Hello, fellow traders. It's Nutty Bar. It's time to do the recap. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. Hopefully you survived the day. What a crazy day. Um, man, I we have to look at the daily chart. The daily chart does a better job of explaining the last couple days. This week might go down in history. If we look at the weekly chart, this is the weekly chart. I had this channel drawn from all the way back, and this week the high of this week was 20,044 and the lows are 17,548. So we almost had a 2,500 point move lower this week from the highs to the lows. So I don't know. That's about as big of a red candle that I could find on the NQ ever. I would be shocked if we've ever had, maybe in percentages we've moved bigger, like percentage wise, but I don't know. That's the biggest point move the Nasdaq has ever seen. I think that's safe to say. So if you think we are living in some crazy times and you're finding that your trading is difficult, then that's probably why. But let's dive in. Let's go over our day. Um, everything was fine. You know what? Hang on. I'll get to the bad part. I'm so embarrassed, but we'll get to that later. For now, so let's go over the good news first. These five Tradefy accounts are all at payout. Let's go. And it was going to be pretty difficult to get these accounts to a payout. Knew it was going to be difficult, and I was kind of pushing the boundaries a little bit in order to get these accounts to a payout so that we can request tonight. Right now it's what, 3:48, and I need to wait until after 5 o'clock, and then I can request a payout on these accounts. And yeah, we should be able to. We'll be requesting 3,000 from these three accounts, 2,000 from these two accounts. So total of 13,000 we'll be requesting from Tradefy. Now there is a 90-10 profit split on those, so I'm not sure whatever that comes to. And then these Apex accounts, we requested a total of 6,000. We're still waiting on approval for those. More to come. And then these Apex accounts, had a solid day of trading on those and locked in basically $400 per account. Love to see it. I will be able to request another payout on these four accounts, I think Tuesday evening. And then going to these four Take Profit Trader accounts, we requested our payout and they were approved this morning. I think it was $1,700 worth total among all four accounts. And today we have around $200, $220 profit per account. Happy with that. Haven't fully decided if I'm going to request a payout. I think I will. I kind of like the idea of just requesting a payout at the end of every day. If we make profit of $200 or more, I will just take it. Why not? The worst thing that could happen is, I mean, $200 is in the bank, and that's better than keeping it in the account. I'm not going to save these accounts or prevent them from blowing up with $200. So at least I don't think so. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that payout as well. So yeah, everything was fine. Everything was great. Everything, I wish I could just, wish we could just end the video right now. We'd pretend like what happened didn't happen, but it did happen. So we got to talk about what happened. Um, Yeah, and yeah, I feel so bad. It's regarding the chat trading take profit account. So we picked a chat trader today, and I want to just first of all, well, we'll get there. We'll get there in a little bit, but I actually took a trade. He called out a trade, and I did not see the trade right away, and I ended up taking the trade way late, and it ended up being a losing trade of about $300. And I felt like it was kind of my fault. I wasn't watching, wasn't paying attention in the chat. Kind of felt like it was my fault. And anyway, after stream ended, we continued. I ended stream somewhere in this area right here. We had just started to make this move back up higher, and yeah, basically right here, I took a short trade. You know, we came up, we tested the EMA here, we started back down, and I thought, oh, let me just jump in short. We'll retest these lows. Everything will be fine. Basically, my goal was to make back that $290 loss on that account. Very innocently, you know. I figured, why not? It's going to help, basically get that account back up to the $2,000 threshold. And yeah, I was actually $180 in profit. And then the market decided to absolutely bend me over and I took it. It was bad. I just got absolutely destroyed. And I started with 1 micro, and we ended with, I think, 7 micros. It was just bad. Bad trading. Did not accept my loss, and I just literally kept shorting all the way up, and we got liquidated. I lost that account. I'm really, really sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I really am. Um, I'll make it up to you somehow. Not sure yet how, but I'll figure a way out. I did get another take profit 50K. We got it to 1,500 in profit. So reserves are coming. I don't know. Maybe I need to do some giveaways. Especially now, here's the really, really, really bad part. You guys remember the chat trader of today? I'm afraid I'm going to say his name incorrectly, but I think it was like TPJ. It's TPJ, I think. Might be wrong. But he this was way earlier in the day. He called out the 880 level. He called out that he wanted to short at the 880 level, and he wanted to go short at 880. And he wanted to do it with 10 micros. That was his trade if we get there. Well, obviously, we didn't get there. It didn't seem like we were going to get there. At least I didn't think we were going to get there. And anyway, I ended stream somewhere here. And yeah, this is where this hurts. Guess what? We went up to the 880s. Now, I don't know where he would have had his stop loss at. We didn't even discuss that, so this is all kind of in hindsight. But you have to appreciate he called out the 880s. The highest we went was the 913s. So that is about a 33-point move. So 33-point move, that's, it's a decent, we would have been in drawdown quite a bit, and I don't know, maybe we would have got stopped out. This is again where it's hindsight, but look at that. From the 913s, we went all the way back down to the 560s. Also, can we take a minute to recognize this sell-off right here at the close of the session? This is unbelievably bearish, which makes sense. Makes sense that nobody in their right mind is going to want to be holding any kind of trades this weekend. So just a big sell-off here at the end of today, from the 820s all the way down to the 550s. This market is crazy. Anyway, I guess I gotta make up some I gotta do some I gotta make it right with you guys because I feel like I did you guys wrong. I owe you guys an account and we'll get there. I promise. We will get a chat traded account and we will get it to the $2,000 threshold and you guys will get to trade it. So at least we did take one payout on that account, but yeah, that's kind of the sad ending to today. If it wouldn't have been for that, honestly, today would have been a really good day. I had some frustrating moments today, but overall, it was still a good day. Also, want to just take a moment and say thank you, everyone. This morning, we had over 1,000 viewers on live stream. Patrick was fishing today, so I think everyone came. Everyone just came to Nutty's house. So it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed everybody here, and it was pretty crazy. Made me a little bit nervous, maybe. And we did blow some evals this morning. I was trying to pass some evals this morning, and we managed to promptly blow some evals in historic fashion. But regardless, we had a good time. Overall, we had a good day, and I just feel really bad for losing the chat traded account. I guess type down below what you think my punishment should be for losing that account. Type down below and I'll think about it. I will at least consider it. So anyway, I hope you guys all have a great weekend, and I hope I hope you stayed green today. Stay safe out there. Um, we'll be back on Monday. I expect it's going to continue to be crazy. Depending what I'm doing Sunday night, I actually was thinking about streaming the Sunday night open because it is going to be wild. Haven't fully decided on that yet. Depends what we have going on. But yeah, stay safe out there, man. Take care and God bless.